Hi my love, Belmy Cherry here. I have this eye look going for you guys. I hope you stay long enough to see how everything was created. Let me know what you guys think. So let me stop rambling, and please, while you're here, do subscribe. I thank you if you're new here for coming in. If you're not, welcome back. Without further ado, let's get to this look. I have this as a Valentine type of look because it's the first of the month, and I couldn't wait to create this look for you guys. And here it is. Accept it, take it, love it as you can, as you please. So let's get to the video and enjoy watching. Playing off camera with this eye, got this eye done for you guys, and I'm here to share the look by creating this eye with you guys. So without further ado, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe while you're here, and once you're done watching the video, you can then comment and like and share if you like. I would really appreciate that. So let's get to creating this eye. Okay, palettes that I have used to create this this eye look is no other than the Sweet Shop BH Cosmetic palettes. I have a few here that I lined up like a crazy chick. Okay, I have 4 palettes that I used to create this eye look. I just wanted to use as much as I could on this eye look because, I mean, if not today, when would it be? So I have 1 or 2 shades from each palette that I chose. I have those three right here. This one is the cherry on top. The middle one is the orange sorbet, and that one right here is the cotton candy. So those 3, and then the last one would be the bubble gum, which is what I use under my eyelid, and everything else goes up top. So I will show you guys how it went. Let me start by priming my eyes. So the primer that I'm using is my Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer by NYX. This bad boy, I just placed it up top and kind of blend it in with my finger. So that's that. It's kind of sheer. But then again, I go with my setting powder. Just kind of set that. All right, like so. That primer is a little runny, so it's best to be set before I go in with the shadow. And let me zoom you guys right in so you guys get to see. All right, first palette I use is the Orange Sorbet. Now to show you guys, I'm gonna have to move these palettes around. So on the Orange Sorbet, from the Orange Sorbet, I use this shade right here as a transition color, chocolate drizzle. So I'm kind of using this, fluffy brush to just, y'all see. I take that color over my brow bone, tapping it in. Okay, so we leave that like that. Just blend that out softly. I can always build it up, but you guys see the pigmentation. I know this palette is not you know, the newest palette, but I couldn't think of any other palette to use to create this look but these. So from the orange sorbet, that's basically the color that I used. After that, we're going into the cherry on top. I use the Tarte shade right here, and then this one to dip in the crease. So with the Tarte, I use also a blending brush, but not as wide as the first one, just so it could focus onto where I'm putting the color. All right, I can always go back to blend it, and I'm using much more of a tighter brush to use to use sprinkles with, which is the darkest reddish shade. So basically, the darker the colors, the smaller you may want your brush to be. Depends on what you are looking to create. Then we're going to go back and reverse without any extra product to blend all the colors. So of course that middle shade somewhat kind of disappeared between the two. I'm gonna go back in the middle to emphasize that color, and also just sweeping it through to kind of have it blending at the same time. Going back with that deepest one. Okay guys, so that's the base. My pigment primer kind of dried out. I'm gonna use a little bit more to cut the crease, to go back in with the shimmers. I apply it first on the tip of my lid and lift up my eye, just so it could give me an idea of where to cut. And of course, I'm just gonna go a little bit higher than that spot. All right, like that. Is it straight? Okay. And so we're gonna leave that, and the rest, the excess, I'm gonna apply it under my on my bottom lid. All right, so we did that. The first color that I go in as the shimmer is from the Cotton Candy, is the Swirl. So I'm just gonna show you guys just all at once. I first used the Swirl, this one, on the outer part of the lid. Then I applied the Twirl on the mid part, and then this color here on the inner part of the eye. Now, this is a bit tricky. I tried to use like a synthetic brush to pick up the color. It is not gonna, it did not go in well with the synthetic. Let me just show you guys. So I use this one. This one is from Elf. No, well, the letter C. Let me use a lighter shade so you guys see. So I use this brush and applied it, right? I'm gonna do one swipe. Well, I use this brush and applied, right? This is how it delivered the color on my hand. But with the other one, this one is by Morphe, which is like you know, I don't know if it's animal hair or whatever, but it's not synthetic. The same color I applied. Y'all could see this is the first one, barely showing, and then I used that one. Y'all could see the difference. I don't think I picked up enough. Y'all could see the difference. This one delivers more color on the lid than the synthetic one. I'm giving this one a fair shot. Y'all see? This one is much more pronounced than that one. So that's something new I kind of picked up because I was having issues because I didn't know which what was causing that, but the hair of the brush does count, depends on the type of shimmer you're using. So let's first go with the swirl. This one I did not have to wet it. This is it right here, and I place it on the outer part, also running it down into my waterline, going inward. Did that with the same brush. I'm gonna wipe off that first color swirl and go into twirl this time around. Y'all see, which is much a lighter pink, and I put it right in the middle of that lid. Of course, not over the water line because we already occupied that space with the first shade. So we do that. We're gonna have to go back and forth and blend the two colors. On the other side of that brush, we're gonna go with sugar and putting it on the inner part of the lid, like so. I don't really like my cut crease to be like so precise. I kind of mess around with the shade over that line just so it kind of just flows on the lid and into the mat. So that's that. Very simple. These palettes are available. I purchased these palettes from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They still have a lot of these palettes out. May not be all the same, you know. I have all 6 of them. So I'm packing, all right? I was on a hunt to get these palettes. So I'm just gonna go back and forth with the first one. Second color. I'm basically using one side for each and then clean off everything else to, ooh, look, I just noticed a little bit of fallout here on my nose. It doesn't show much, but it's there. And then that other color, sugar. We're gonna go back to the matte, deep red, and kind of wiggle it into the shimmer. Like so, okay? We're using the big brush, the first brush that we used to kind of soften up everything on the outer part. And then boom, bada bing, bada boom. So that's the lid. We're gonna go into the bottom lid. Yeah, I'm gonna use a teensy bit more of that primer. Now on the bubblegum palette, I used Sweetened, this purplish blue. And I'm gonna stop it halfway. Okay, with that same brush, I kind of went back to Cotton Candy with Sugar Plum, which is this color right here. And the same brush, we go to Light and Airy, this purple. Just blend everything. And then that's it. That's all that is. Let me go off and put on my mascara, my lashes. Oh, the lashes that I'm using is from Cara Beauty. If you guys do check out one of my TJ Maxx and Marshall trips, I have gotten these lashes for the best price. Like, you would have to see the video to know how much I got these for, and it was a bargain. And the number that I'm using is 61. I don't normally use this style of lashes because it's round all around. I do tend to use the ones that are more flare out onto the outer part, but this one I'm just using it. It's a new year, new me, and I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay. And so yeah, that's what I'm using. Let me go set everything and we'll be right back. All right guys, here's the end result. Tell me what you guys think. Ooh, believe it or not, I use the palette, both Cotton Candy. I dab into this one and also dab into Tarte, which is from Cherry on Top, and to create the blush color. And I also use Mrs. Bella, also from BH, their highlight, just lightly. It was kind of powerful. I just set the face and then dab the sponge over it just to tone it down a little bit. So that's basically the look for you guys today. Tell me what you guys think. I hope you're liking it. Is my phone is moving. Oh gosh. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know if you like it. Comment. Now this is the time to comment. And click the like button if you like it. And if you don't, let me know. Tell me what I could do differently, you guys. I do not like the style of these lashes. I would prefer mine to wing out more. This was just a mess. I don't like it. It's just, I don't like it. I'll stick with the wing out ones. So, yeah. That's basically it. On the lips, I have on Morphe. That was from their Mickey collection. This matte lipstick. The color is Bow Babe. Well, Bow Babe. Well, I used that along with Club Hopper and Clingy. And no, Trendsetter and Clingy on the lips for lip liner. And that's about it. I hope you guys really do enjoy watching this eye look being created. I'm sure most of you guys have these palettes. This is worth creating a look like this with these palettes. Is so pretty, so pigmented, not much of fallout. So I'm loving it. Let me know what you guys think, and I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.